Hey guys, so this video I'm going to be discussing some news that we got for The Flash and Superman and Lois. So if you enjoyed the video, button down below, subscribe if you're new, notifications on, let's get right into the video. So, March 22nd, which was Tuesday this week, the point in time we're recording this, we learned that The Flash is renewed for a 9th season. Superman and Lois is renewed for a 3rd season. This was announced by the CW through TV Line, Deadline, and any legitimate source. I want to clarify that Screen Rant, we got this covered, and some other sources that are saying that Grant wants to quit, or Candace is going to quit, or The Flash is ending after the 9th season. Those are not legit sources, and I would quit reading those articles. Because for the past several months, I've had to tell people that season 8 is not the last, and we finally got proof of that, and they still don't believe the news, or knows by the CW. So, it's up to you whether you want to believe me when I report on it. I'm reporting based off the CW. If I report on, if I do a full video on it, it's legit. I'm not pulling it out my butt. I mean, I know what I'm talking about here. So, you know, if you really want to believe that Grant's wanting to quit, spoiler alert, if Grant wanted to quit, there wouldn't be a 9th season. He wouldn't have signed on for a 9th season. He would have quit forever ago if he wanted to be done. He would have made this season the last if he really wanted to. The 9th season, now the interesting thing is that the CW didn't say 9th season was the last. People are saying that to get clicks, and they're basing it off their opinions, like Screen Rant does 24/7. And if you see people clickbaiting it, saying that the 9th season is the last, it's up to you whether you want to click on that video. I think we all know the kind of YouTuber I'm talking about, but there are several YouTubers who are clickbaiting this, and it doesn't help me any. My job any, because I'm having to explain to people what's legit and what's not. So again, if I report on it, it's legit. I'm not, I tend not to clickbait. I really don't. So I've probably done it once or twice this year alone. But I mean, I'm not that kind of YouTuber. If I tell you it's legit, it is legit. So keep that in mind when you're looking at sources that say the 9th season is the last, or Grant wants to quit. Have I reported on any of that? No. Therefore, no, it's not true. And again, the 9th season for The Flash, it wasn't announced to be the last. They would do that. So I think it's fair to say Eric Wallace and Grant are going for a 10th season, and they'll make that the final season. But one of the news that got released for The Flash for the 9th season was that once it happens, hell, even after 8/10 of this season of The Flash, the show will be the longest running Arrowverse show in its history of the Arrowverse. Obviously, when it's season 9, it'll actually be the longest running in seasons, but in episode-wise, well, I think it will be. That'll be pretty damn close to it. Flash will be the longest running series this season, I think, towards the end, because you have to remember the past 2 seasons we've had 18 or 16 episodes, and then this season's 18, so you have to account for Arrow, how many episodes they had, but I think it'd be pretty damn close if we're not already past that. But season going, Flash will be the longest running series with seasons related next year when we get season 9. Now, Legends of Tomorrow, Naomi, Stargirl, and Batwoman are all non-announced. What that means is we don't know what they're doing right now. Now, the reason why I don't think Stargirl was announced yet is because they already finished their 3rd season. They just finished filming it. They were already renewed, and they got renewed for season 2. So, and I'm pretty sure Brett Bassinger said, or one of the producers for Stargirl, said they're going for a 4th. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on there. I haven't heard anything. So, I would assume, and we did learn that CW is going to give Stargirl a 4th season eventually. It's just when they're going to announce it. They said it seems very, in a news article like not several, but a couple months ago, they said it was highly likely that Flash, Superman and Lois, and Stargirl would get a new season. Flash, Superman and Lois just got renewed. So I think they're not like really worried about Stargirl because their 3rd season isn't even out yet. And it's not like, oh, 3rd season does bad, we're not giving you a new season. No, they're going to renew that show. I mean, it's one of the best shows on the CW for the DC TV, and it's really helping the CW next to Flash, Superman and Lois. Naomi, the ratings went down a lot. Now, CW doesn't go off of ratings, because, spoiler alert, if it did, Legends of Tomorrow and Batwoman would have been canceled forever ago, especially Legends. They would have been canceled after season 4. But, and that's based off ratings. I mean, it's not doing that well. Neither is Batwoman. But Naomi's managing to do, I think it was a little bit better than Batwoman, but worse than Legends. And I think I have the screenshot somewhere, if I can find it. Probably not. So, if, and the CW is, like, debating whether renew Batwoman and Legends, because, again, their fan base has gone down a lot over the years. And if you ask me, this is, and everyone should know this by now, Batwoman and Legends should have been canceled a long time ago. Like before season 3 for Batwoman and season 4 for Legends. Why did CW carry Legends on this long? I have no idea, and I hate the CW did that. Don't get me wrong with Batwoman. Javicia Leslie, who plays Ryan Wilder, she's amazing. I loved her on The Flash when she was on. I loved the first episode she was in. But after that first episode, she appeared as Batwoman in 201. It just fell off. All the writing just went to crap. It was worse than Flash and 7 and Legends combined. I mean, it's not that great. So I think CW really needs to see, like, okay, where we're going to go with this. Because do you remember Gotham Knights was picked up and is currently casting people right now. Justice U has no announcement yet, but is said to be in development and looking for a green light. And more than likely, it'll get a direct pilot order, which means the show will be sent directly to a pilot like Supergirl Lois did. All that means is they can start filming like that. They don't have to wait. Or the Gotham Knights has to cast people right away and talk to CW, and then they can get a pilot. Justice U probably won't even need to do that. Like, they'll have the cast done, they'll have the episode done, and they get a pilot right away. That's how it'll be. CW needs to pre-read the pilot for Gotham Knights, which, again, is by the Batwoman writers. So, again, you could heavily argue CW is really debating whether they want to keep Batwoman Gotham Knights. For Legends of Tomorrow, you could heavily argue that they're going to end it now. And that's not just me, my opinion saying that. I think it legitimately should end. Because, I mean, the ratings are low. It's one of the worst CCTV shows out there. I mean, a lot of people are more hating on it than The Flash, which is saying something on Twitter. I mean, I think it's time for the show to end. It should not go to a next season. Now, this is where my opinions come in. I don't want this show to go longer than Arrow. I'm telling you right now. If Legends gets an 8th season, somehow, some way, then CW better give Arrow a 9th season and cancel Legends after the 8th season. There's no reason in hell for a show like Legends, which is 1,000 quadrillion times worse than Arrow ever was, to get a season and last longer than Arrow. There's no reason for that. Arrow should be number 2 on that list. Flash should be number 1. Because you could argue that Arrow should have more seasons than Flash, but Flash legitimately carried the Arrowverse for the past couple years. And it was combining up with Arrow. Arrow and Flash kind of carried it. Obviously, Arrow started it, but they both were carrying it. And Steven wanted to be done, and he legitimately said he would come back if CW gave him an opportunity. So, if Legends gets the next season, let's give Arrow a 9th. Because that's the only way I'll be satisfied with it. I don't think Legends should ever be able to pass Arrow. Flash, Superman, and Lois, Stargirl, they can easily pass Arrow. I mean, those shows are amazing. Arrow was amazing, but I really do hope Legends of Batman get canceled so we can save room for Justice U, which is starring John Diggle. Which, why the hell wouldn't CW pick that up? I mean, that would be a big thing for the CW. I mean, we've all loved John Diggle. If you don't love John Diggle, I mean, that's on you, not on anyone else. I mean, he's the best character in the Arrowverse, pretty much. I mean, and he's getting his own show, hopefully. So I don't see why CW wouldn't greenlight it and to do that, because they generally have 4 shows on at max time. I mean, like right now we have Superman, Lois, Naomi, and Flash, and generally we would have Stargirl on at this time. Now I don't know when season 3 starts, but they generally have 4 shows on at once. They don't have like 5 or 6 because there's no time slots for that really. In the past several years, they've only gone up to 4 max shows on at a time. So, got the Knights coming in. I mean, we have Flash, Superman and Lois, Legends, Batwoman, Stargirl, Naomi, and Gotham Knights as 7 shows. I mean, you could heavily argue with Arrow and Supergirl on. It was 7 or 8, but they made time for that. The CW has picked up a lot of shows over the past couple of years, renewed a lot of them. I legitimately don't see Legends being picked up. And I don't see Batwoman being picked up either. As much as I think Batwoman could probably redeem themselves in season 4 if they legitimately do something good, instead of ripping off old storylines and ruining old comic-y characters, maybe they can do better and keep on going for the years to come, but I really don't see that happening. I think the CW is legitimately looking at what people are saying about Legends, what the majority of people are saying about Legends, and Batwoman, and taking that to serious consideration. Now, there's like a small percentage of people who like Legends compared to the amount of people who love Superman and Lois, Flash, Stargirl. I mean, just individually, those shows do like hundreds of thousands of times better than Legends and Batwoman, probably even combined, honestly. So, I really don't see a point in renewing those. Naomi, I haven't watched any of the show. From what I've heard, it's not the best show, and it's pretty boring. So, I mean, it just depends on what CW wants to do with Naomi. But, like I said, got some nice replacing Batwoman. I mean, the writers from Batwoman are on that show. That show does not look good anyway, so we probably just get 2 cancellations to begin with, and then get Legends canceled. I really don't see that going any other way. Unless CW really wants to be nice to the Legends community and be like, here's a new season, here you go, whatever. I think it would be limited episodes, though. I don't think, and if anything, it would be the last season. I don't think Legends go past season 8. I really don't see that happening. Considering their stories have been the same thing for the past several years, I don't see that being the same thing. Or at least the same general idea of those same stories. But yeah, that's how I see it. Flash and Superman and Lois, I'm very excited for their renewals. So yeah, they really do deserve it. And obviously season 9 won't be the last, so hopefully they get through season 10. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit button down below, subscribe if you're new. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.